In this tutorial, we'll explore how to annotate a dataset using the guided user interface. I've already got Fides running in a container, and we can check to make sure everything is running okay by using the fidesctl command ping. Now that we've confirmed that that's running, we can go ahead and start annotating a dataset. Here we have a dataset YAML file. This is a modified version of the one you may find in the demo resources directory, which has had the data categories for each of the fields in the users table removed. This type of file could have either been created manually or by taking advantage of the generate dataset functionality. Now, to annotate this dataset in a guided way, we're going to use the fidesctl command annotate-dataset and pass it a dataset file we want to interact with. This is going to do a few things. It's going to point us to a web address we can open in a browser to visualize our data categories, as well as find the first field without a data category and prompt us to provide one or more. If we open the URL in a browser, changing the host for localhost since we're running in a container, we'll be taken to a graphical interface from where we can explore the data category hierarchy in multiple styles. We can even look at it in text form by changing the graphs endpoint to the text endpoint. I'll settle on the icicle diagram since it's the most intuitive for me and it's interactive for traversing the hierarchy. Now that we have a means to explore the data category options, we can start annotating in the terminal. Here we're being asked to provide categories for the field called created_at in the users table. If we go back to our hierarchy visualizer, we can explore what the options might be for this field. In this case, we want to tag it under the system and more specifically the operations field. So we'll type in system.operations and hit enter. This confirms that the data category has been assigned to the field and prompts us for the next field that doesn't currently have any data categories, which in this case is user emails. With emails, we'll want to apply two data categories, one to specify that it is user provided and one to specify that it is associated with account data. We can use the visualizer to see exactly what our category should be. In this case, our first category is the user provided identifiable contact category, and the second one is going to be the account contact email. We'll go ahead and assign each of those to the field using a comma to separate each one and hit enter. This will once again confirm the categories assigned and move on to the next field. When you're burnt out on annotating datasets, you're able to quit using Q. This will prompt you once again to confirm and let you know that your progress will not be lost. Upon finishing your annotation, the dataset YAML file will be edited to contain the newly assigned categories. Here we can see both the created_at and the user email fields have been given the assigned data categories. It's worth noting that if you decide to continue annotating later, the system will pick up right where you left off. You may also skip a field if you're unsure at the time. The system will prompt you for it next time.